record. Okay. Alright guys, this is the optimal settings for StarCraft. You can listen to them, you cannot, I don't care. I've been playing for like over 2 decades, so this is what's gotten me through. Windowed full screen, it depends on whether or not you're streaming. Sometimes you can have an overlay that will only work if you have windowed full screen on. That's why I have windowed full screen on. I do recommend it being on full screen though, however. And your native resolution, of course. Gamma, I like to turn my gamma up a little bit, maybe to 55. Graphics all low, except for effects, whatever. Vertical sync always off. Enable reverb means like, never mind, I don't know what the hell it is. Music sound, errors, all that stuff. You kind of want a turning sound. You want to move and turn sound. Just in case. This is kind of important. Show unit life bars damaged. Right? You don't want like a million life bars hanging all over you when you're in the middle of the engagement, right? You only want to show the health for what's damaged. So click damage. That way, whatever's damaged, you'll see the health for it. If it's not damaged, you won't see the health for it, meaning it's at full health. There's something I can change here probably. Control. So flyer helper always. You know why? Because flyer helper is the little dot that goes from the flying unit to the ground. You'll see it. Using this dot flyer indicator helper, you can tell exactly where the air unit is on the ground by looking at the dot. Its shadow, so to speak. So always keep that on. Enable enemy unit selection, of course. All right. Colors. Man, this is where I wish I could really figure it out, but I do not know how to change my colors really from here. Unfortunately. Social. Take this off. Enable mature language filter. That way when people are cussing at you, you can actually read what they're saying. Show timestamps. This is up to you. The chat channels, you generally want them turned off. You don't want people bugging you in your game. But if you're a hyper multitasker, socially, keep it on. Privacy. Allow friends to send me messages. Only allow friends. I should click that. Right, language and region. You always want to, you know, pick your preference, even though ultimately it doesn't matter. Observer interface, you want the WCS 3.0. It just looks the best when you're watching replays. Or replay interface at the default, whatever. Doesn't really matter. You can go back. It's all preference. Refresh rate, it's always going to be nothing because we have vertical sync off, remember? Unit portraits 2D. We want the least amount of RAM and electricity going through this application as possible. All right. Play some tooltips. Gameplay. Select. Enable mouse sensitivity, always at 51%, unchecked, because 51% gives you the exact 1-to-1 ratio in reference to the XY axis that you move your mouse on. If you download a program called Mark's Mouse Fix, it's a little WinZip file that'll get your mouse going, working at a 1-to-1 ratio, just as long as you set your Windows default settings for mouse to 611 on the settings. I like my cursor big. Let's get down to the nitty gritty here. I'm just gonna show you my I can toggle life bars. Yeah. Unit management, warp in, none of this stuff matters. Jump to last alert doesn't matter because it's not brute words, doesn't matter, who cares? Idle worker, who cares? There's an icon in the top left for your, right next to your select army for little icon. You can select all your idle workers if you have 3 or 4 running around, so you don't need a hotkey for that shit. Next subgroup tab, obviously, right? You're going to want to tab through everything. So all life bars. Now that's, what, tilde? So your life bars slash my life bars, whatever. Select army units. That's tilde. Right? That's next to 1. So now technically my select all army hotkey is before group number 1. Meaning that I can select my whole entire army and then assign it to group number 1. Which is perfect plat gold diamond strat. It does work though, as long as you know how to redistribute your stuff. Anyway, choose ping target selection, left mouse button. So this is my rapid fire. Z D. I need to get a D in there for my Dark Templars. Switch to voice chat. Who cares about voice chat? Display mode. Who cares about saving? Who cares about tool tips? Everything else is set up, dude. Controls only F9. What? Oh, nah. No. Shift plus F7. Let's go back. Shift plus F7. So. Keep it on full screen. Alright. So I want to show you what it could have messed up. Unbound my Nexus, right? My Nexus is no longer I don't even know, dude. Looks the same. Why is patrol now? Everything else is normal. Except for patrol. Right? Good then. So let's look at where things could possibly mess up. We'll go to Terran first with that. Orbital command, right? Set rally point, which is R. R right click. You don't need that. You could just right click. Same thing as rally. All right. So, factory. Select builder. I don't care about that. Another rally point. Where can I lift? You see lift. Caps lock. It says land L and caps lock. So I lift with my caps lock. Which is probably the sketchiest hotkey I have, but hey, what are you gonna do? The way on the left, it can be comfortable at times. Missile turret. Yeah, I don't really have anything out of pocket anymore as far as this goes. Maybe Yamato. I changed to R. I think Yamato was Y. But I made my patrol Y. Boom. Who cares? This is a spell. That's A. So there's no spells with A. There's only Zerg Queens that you need to hit A to make. Back. So as you can see, everything's mostly like rally points. There's really no hotkeys I messed up, which I'm pretty proud of. I don't know how. Yeah, it's pretty good for now. Let's see. Orbital command. All the hotkeys are the same. All the hotkeys are the same. Except for caps locks, which is lift, and patrol, which is Y. Everything else is virtually the same. So Yamato should have been Y, but it's R. Which is good for targeting. Alright. That's it, guys. That's like literally everything. I'll show you what's like not bound. If you really even care about that kind of stuff. But I'm telling you. So you have your quick warp in here once again, and I'll show you my control groups one more time. Control group 10 is W. Control group 9 is Q, right? Left. 9. Left. Q. Q is to the left of W. Control group 8. Space. That's trash hotkey. And the same goes for when you shift these control groups too. And the same also goes for when you create control groups and take away units, which is creating unique control groups. And then the last part, which I haven't really practiced much, is to add the control group and take away the unit. Other than that, I don't really have much missing here except for like clicks, rallies, stupid stuff we do not really need in the game. So, I mean, if you guys think that this can work for you, it's worked for me. It's probably increased my skill a lot in the past 3 or 4 years, just having all my camera hotkeys organized. You know what I mean? Being able to jump from base to base, being able to use control groups without stretching my hand across the keyboard. That's what we do these things for. So, a couple changes, but, you know, 8 bases I got. And that's it, man. So, once again, that's that. And yeah, maybe there's problems, maybe there's not, but I haven't had any issues with the hotkeys. So if you think there's a problem, feel free to let me know. But as of right now, I think this is the best hotkey setup I've ever come up with. I don't really know what to do to make it better. So thanks for watching, guys.